road to Secret Wars is heating up. We had a we're talking about Sentry later, and you'll know why in a minute, because when we go through this, Sentry is a big piece of this. So Avengers Disassembled is what we read last week. This week we and we're gonna keep it to 4 weeks. I've got a lot of feedback about that, and a lot of people love that because they're like, dude, we're busy. Yeah,
Right.
you know. And 4 comics is you can bang that out, in an hour.
Sure.
So Avengers finale. This was the finale of Disassembled. We know that the team was in shambles, last week after Scarlet Witch lost her motherfucking mind again. This is Avengers Mansion, dude. Take a look. Looks fucking great now, huh?
The reoccurring theme, Scarlet Witch.
So you got Hank and Janet. So Janet survived. She's here. She's back to normal. These two are, they're patching it up now. I mean, I was there for you when you were dying and you were little. Oh my God, come back. Oh my God. They're back together. So the Avengers are meeting up, but this is it's like a funeral for the Avengers.
Right.
Everyone's all sad. Oh my God. You got Jennifer. She shows up. She feels horrible because of the She-Hulk shit. She lost her mind. She fucking snapped.
Not only did she lose her mind, she kind of transformed there a little bit.
She did, dude. She got big angry. She ripped Vision in half like a wet fucking napkin.
Right. She didn't have no fucking sling on.
No, because she's not a stupid bitch, No shade, Hulk. Bitch ass motherfucker.
Big head ass.
For real. Oh my God, my arm. Oh my God, I can't do Hulk right now. You fucking little. Never mind. All right, so she's back, and they're like, how come you didn't show up as She-Hulk? Oh my God, like, do y'all not remember what happened last time? Like, let her fucking show up as Jennifer, dude,
She would show up as She-Hulk and be like, too soon?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, guys. Need help opening that bag? Like, whoa, calm down. Now, she can just transform back and forth. Yeah, that she has that figured out.
Correct.
Yeah, which Hulk does not. And, Still. And at this point, though, Tony breaks the news that, as rich as Tony is, several billions of dollars, billions and billions, because of the negative impact of what just happened, his money's in the fucking shitter, dude. A lot of shit stops coming in. So you can have a lot of money coming in, it can stop like this, right?
Yeah. Who was it? Kim Kardashian's ex-husband. That's crazy, you know him.
Oh, yeah, by that.
West.
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Oh, he's been up and down so many times.
Right.
Dude.
Oh, I can say whatever I want to, blah, blah, blah. And then yank.
Yep.
all that nigga money fucking gone.
He's lost it and built it back up plenty of time.
Yeah.
And we're talking like, not, you had $5,000 in the bank, you lost it and came. This motherfucker's been like up hundreds of millions, been down to borrowing fucking millions from people to back up. Like, talking about some crazy swings.
Yeah.
A lot like Tony Stark in the comics. That's the point. I think people look at Stark as like he's always rich. He's had a lot of money swings in these comics, right?
Like people taking over his fucking company, all kinds. He's got it's a lot of crazy
shit. Of shit. But at this point, prior to Disassembled in the comics, he was funding the Avengers. Right. The mansion was his, all the tech.
Kind of like Bruce funds the Justice League.
Right. Absolutely. So this is where he kind of breaks it to these guys like, fucking daddy's checkbook don't work no more. We're out. And also what just happened with Scarlet Witch, they're banged up, dude. They're done. They're calling it quits. Quicksilver shows up. He all feels like shit. He had nothing to do with this whole Wanda thing. He was busy reading books or something in the cave. Like, I was just studying, man. Sorry, I missed the whole thing. My sister fucking lost her mind again. And then he fucking bounces. And then we learn that, Hank and Janet are back together. And kind of. They're like, it's complicated. But they're going off. They're traveling somewhere. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing right now. Falcon retires. He's done. No more. This was a little too much for him. It's a this issue really feels like a fucking funeral for the Avengers. Then they kind of go through some flashbacks, as you see here. They ask, about their favorite moments or something. So, you got Kat, or this is Hank asking Tony, what was our best moment? And they all kind of go through. It's a pretty cool story here. Tony's favorite moment was this when they formed. They talk about when they found Cap. Pretty cool panel there. And it's all from different artists. Everybody's, different memories here. You got Vision. And then even Vision, like I think it was Hank that may have said, like, not to bring this up, but one of my favorite moments was when they got married.
Right.
Even though they just fucking collectively took us out.
Mm.
Korvax here, this motherfucker, Thanos. I mean, so they go through a little history of the Avengers in this. Pretty cool panels there. But at the end of the day, they're calling it quits, and then they toast to everybody. They go out to let everybody know. Someone even said, like, because this is like they're playing like a press conference here to let everybody know, the Beatles are separating.
Right.
And they're like, did anybody
Fend for
even
yourself,
show
bitches.
up? Yeah. And look at this, though. They showed up, dude. Candlelight vigil here. Oh, my God, the Avengers no more. There's, in memory of some of these Avengers that passed. Because you got to remember, Ant-Man's dead. Hawkeye's dead. Scarlet Witch, they don't know what the fuck. Magneto scooped her up, took her out. Quicksilver did tell them when he showed up that Xavier is working on her mind. Adrian is trying to put it back together. But she's pretty fucked, Right. But nice little pen. And this is it, the end, dude. No more Avengers. Oh, my God, what are we going to do?
Start West Coast Avengers.
Or start the new Avengers,
Or
right?
that.
You got the old Avengers, you got the new Avengers. Why not? Why not? A lot of, familiar faces here, right? So this is 6 months later, 6 months after Wanda lost her shit. There's no Avengers. We see this fella here, good old Electro. Electro, Spider-Man fan. What do you think of Electro? I know you're not a big Electro guy.
I thought in the comics he was good. I think they did a shit job with Jamie Foxx.
Oh, yeah. Especially, and he kind of got his redemption in No Way Home.
Kind of.
But
not really.
It's not that character.
No.
It's weird. So he's talking to someone who we can't see here, but he's orchestrating a big breakout, and this part's funny. He asked him, costume or not? And the guy's like, bro, that's up to you. I don't give a fuck. Here he is, goofy ass fucking Electro. The breakout. So
how would you put that costume live action, dude? Just have like a big starfish, like in
fucking Suicide
Squad and shit, sitting on your face.
No, I think what they did in No Way Home looked best, where we didn't see like a star mask, but when he was using his powers, you kind of seen, because that dude looks goofy as fuck right there.
Right.
But in live act, what's that? Those just gonna flap around in the wind and shit.
I can only run like 0.2 miles an hour because of my
mask,
lightning bolt mask.
Yeah,
is a break.
But hey, he was hyped to put this shit on, bro. He's like, fuck it, I'm going down with the costume. You got what's cool about this new Avengers kind of run we're reading now is you're gonna see a lot of familiar faces from the MCU. Like in this panel alone, you got Luke Cage, you got Matt Murdock right here, you got Foggy. And then you got what's her name? Jessica
Jones.
Nope, the other one, Spider-Woman. Drew.
Oh, Drew.
Yeah, Jessica Drew. She's a badass, dude.
She is, dude.
That'd be a fucking good hidden gem one day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a request like to everybody. Should I put it online?
Didn't I cover her? I thought I covered her.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, Jessica Drew. So Foggy is like not down with this trip, bro. They're going to the raft. We know what happens in the raft.
Yeah. Everybody breaks out of it. That's why.
It's one of the highest secure prisons and the worst secured prisons.
Right.
Like it's just a comic prison, right? So anyways,
it's like Arkham Asylum.
Absolutely. They're heading there, they're going down, oh my God. And of course, what happens? The fucking lights go out.
Of course.
You're
not afraid of being there. You're afraid of everybody breaking out while you're there.
Right. And with no power, dude.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
That's like the gym. So I go to Anytime Fitness. On my way home the other day, I was going to go to the gym. That's what I do. I show up, the fucking no lights are on in that bitch. What the fuck? Pull up to the front door. It says, gym's closed today. We don't have power. The power will be back tomorrow. Look around. Every other building in this plaza has power, Adrian. What would cause one unit to lose power? What's one of the options?
Bad fuse box?
Maybe. Okay, maybe.
Or paying your bills?
That part. Which it's a gym. So like how much power is really going on? You got some treadmills, you got some lights.
Oh, I think a lot, dude.
A lot.
I'm thinking several $1,000s a month.
Okay.
Several.
So maybe you got a little
Because remember,
Yeah.
what's the biggest sucker of power?
Mm.
Air conditioning units.
Yeah, which never works there, but that's
Damn.
okay. But I'm like, dude, y'all didn't pay your motherfucking bill.
Right. And then you got like, depending on what size it is, you got saunas.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of background behind the walls,
Sure.
things that you aren't aware of. And then everybody plugging in their fucking iPhones. And shit.
Fuck, dude.
And their cameras. They got to set up the cameras.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big draw now. You know, the fucking mobile studios, people going to set up so they can take videos of themselves working out.
If you look at this panel, the bottom one is what Anytime Fitness looked like. And then I showed up the next day, it was still down. So I'm like, bro, y'all ain't Anytime Fitness. Y'all are fucking half the time fitness now. And where's my money?
Sometimes.
Give me a credit for the fucking 3 days I couldn't go to the gym, motherfuckers. Anyways, so I was upset. All right, you got MJ here, Peter, they're getting ready. They're watching a movie. They're snuggling up. Oh, my God, let's put a movie on. And then, bam, power goes out. He sees this shit, and she's like, honey, you better go. And he's off, bro.
Right.
Nice little Spidey panel here in the rain. The art throughout most of these comics on this run is phenomenal, too. Yeah. So that's a lot of fun. So he's heading out to the raft, but there ain't shit to hang on to because it's out in the raft. Even Spidey
Wait a minute. So the raft is just sitting out in the bay, like everybody knows where it is, and they can just look at it through a fucking.
Well, no, they brought it up for Matt Murdock and these guys to get there. So this was a very calculated attack.
Yeah, but the thing about it is like Spidey can just swing out to the raft.
Oh, you're about to find out. No, he's like, shit, I can't. There's nothing to swing onto.
Okay.
But nice little helicopter comes flying by.
Oh, there you go.
Convenient. Yep. Well, I mean, the power's out at the raft, so someone's going to get deployed, right? What the fuck's going on over there? So it's actually Cap. Spidey's hanging on to this. Shit gets blown up. Look at this fucking panel here. Captain America, the GOAT himself. He fucking finds Spidey. Helicopter's all blown up. Electro's giving everybody shit, you know. And here it is, the breakout. So they break out a ton of motherfucking villains. You got Matt Murdock's there as Matt, right? Not Daredevil. Luke Cage is there. They got a pretty solid crew here, but then they got Foggy's useless fucking ass there.
He's the handicap because people got to look out for him.
Yep.
Right.
And then there's one cell, dude. He didn't break out. Who is it? Your motherfucking boy, Robert Reynolds, Bob, as we call him, Sentry. He's in here because he killed his wife, allegedly. We're going to learn later that, did he really kill his wife? If he didn't, who knows?
The one person that could break out if he actually wanted to.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, have him. It's a joke.
He's there because he, wants to be there.
Yes. Well, he feels bad. I mean, he killed his wife. He loved his wife, Bob. Oh, my God. And then now we see all these supervillains. They spot Spidey, and they want their revenge, dude. That's the fucked up. Is a lot of these motherfuckers are in there because Spidey caught him. It's New York, right?
What's interesting about that? So in DC, a lot of criminals go free because Batman never shows up to the thing, right? Mm-hmm. And in Marvel, it's like, Spider-Man, then nobody knows who the fuck he really is. Right. We just, Spider-Man caught him, so we're just going to keep him.
Yep.
It's different.
We got this guy here, Power Siphon. Know this fella? Yeah, they got a lot of B-level, characters in here, Well, those are the ones that get caught, right? Now they're whooping Spidey's ass because they're ganging up on him. And look at this motherfucker snaps his fucking arm right there. Damn. We've learned about Spidey's healing. Mm-hmm. It's gonna take a little bit.
Right.
It ain't gonna take, 8 weeks like if you or I broke our arm. Right. But it might take a few days. So he's getting fucked up. Foggy, you got Matt here. He's asking for Bob's help here, Sentry, and he's just sitting there curled up in the corner, bro. He ain't trying to do nothing. Last time I tried to help someone, I killed my wife. Look who fucking shows up. Carnage. Dude, they did my man Foggy dirty in this comic, though. They made him look like a bitch.
Right.
Carnage.
Well, he kind of is.
Yeah, true.
He's just a normal guy. He's not used to seeing. You got a fucking alien symbiote just pulled up over your shoulders and shit. What are your options?
Right. Badass Carnage design, too.
Yeah.
Really makes you very upset at the fact that Sony had this guy in a movie and did that shit, had him looking like the color of strawberry milk and shit. The fuck out of here. Carnage is, he's
first of all, they cast him with Woody Harrison. That was the main problem.
And then
love Woody, but
that was a little off. And then like the other problem was the writing, the script, the dialogue, the CGI, pretty much everything else.
Right.
Carnage he's causing carnage. Adrian's fucking shit up. And then you got this motherfucker here. What the fuck's his name? Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde. You know this big ass motherfucker?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah. He's dude, he's massive.
Yeah, he's like the refined version of the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Oh, okay. Hence the Mr. Hyde. Got it.
Massive dude.
Cap, it ends now. He's always got his, Avengers Assemble. Let's go team. Ends now. Watch my 6. He's always got to be in this, soldier mode. Like, calm down, dude. Relax. Foggy's over here with Bob. Probably bad combination. He's fucking scared. Oh, my God. He talks him into getting up, though. He does. Sentry. This is a badass Sentry design, too. He looks like, a meth head with superpowers here.
Right. He absolutely does.
Yeah.
Because only a meth head would walk around with the belt on. In prison.
Yes.
I'll stay in prison, but yeah, you gotta give me my belt.
Sentry belt, right?
Give me my belt.
And I mean, Sentry versus Carnage. Interesting fight.
Not really.
Not for long, though.
No.
We see all these boom. We don't know what the fuck's going on. It's
Carnage getting his ass beat. That's what's happening.
Look at this shit. Flies up to outer space. Now you have to in Marvel, the world's not flat. Okay. And literally shreds him like She-Hulk shredded Vision. It's over pretty quick.
Right.
And then you got this motherfucker here, Hydro Man. He's now flooding the prison that's in the water. It's a pretty fucked up day, Luke Cage, they're swimming. Oh my God, let's get out. Big old brawl here. Spider-Man's mask is off. I mean, this is a lot of shit going on. You probably need some Avengers, right? I mean, probably a bad time to cancel the Avengers. Right. And then Iron Man shows up. Of course he does. Just makes you more pissed off that they killed off Iron Man.
Yeah.
So he shows up to help. I mean, because power's out, the raft's all fucked up. This is the kind of stuff we talk about in the Marvel movies that doesn't happen. Like, there's other heroes around. Just because there's no Avengers, someone should show up. Like, how many times do we see shit in New York? Like, bro, where's Spider-Man? What the fuck?
Yeah, but the thing about this is that the raft is a super powered prison cell. Well, it's a prison cell designed for super enhanced metahumans.
Yep.
And you telling me that you don't have a backup for fucking power outage?
Yeah, I mean, you would think, dude.
Come on.
Hire Tony,
Like, immediately, everybody starts breaking out.
Yep. So then we got the Purple Man, Kilgrave. He tells Luke Cage, do me a favor, kill all these other heroes and then kill yourself. Unfortunately, though, for Kilgrave, they've had these like power neutralizers on while they're in prison. So his powers don't have effect over Luke right now. But they leave you on a nice little cliffhanger on this episode, this issue. So, issue 3. This is something that bothers me in comics. Okay. You see his cover, Adrian? You see Sentry's face? You see his hair? Does he look like that in the comic we just saw? No. And when we go through this comic, he don't look like that here either. One thing that pisses me off in comics is when the cover doesn't line up with what's in the comic.
Inconsistent.
You see that a lot too.
Yeah.
But whatever. Small thing. All right. So here they're on the shield helicarrier. This is after they're talking, Steve and Tony. Oh my God, Tony, I love you. Oh my God. Not really, but and then you see here Luke, Kilgrave's power has no effect on Luke, and Luke goes ape shit, dude. You're talking about not being PG-13. You got blood. He's beating the shit out of him. You got Jessica Drew there. Oh my God. He beats the living shit out of Kilgrave to where Cap stops him. And Tony and Cap are talking about reforming the Avengers. Only been gone 6 months. But Cap's like, bro, it's meant to be. Like, it was organic. We separated. It's been 6 months. This big event happened. It drew us back together. We need some Avengers up in this motherfucker.
Well, but the thing about it is that Tony, he's off doing other shit. He's got he's got a life on his own, right? Cap, he has nothing.
It's all he's got,
but soldiering. So of course he wants to be, hey, suck your dick.
But so they're kind of going back and forth, and Cap's thing is, dude, the event, they just reassembled themselves. Like this just happened. And Tony's like, no, dude, we depart, we're done. I can't afford to fund y'all anymore type shit. So he's like, dude, it's not, don't fund them. And he's like, what about the government? They're not down with the Avengers anymore. He's like, we don't need, fuck the government. We don't need those motherfuckers. Like, it's almost like, I was watching Joe Budden was on Rolling Stone podcast.
Yeah.
And they asked him about they asked him about hip hop and the decline in streams and stuff like that on some of these apps. And I love his perspective. He was like, I don't give a fuck. That's Spotify's problem. Like, they're saying, like, oh, well, hip hop's not doing as good on streaming as it was years ago. And he's like, you're never going to kill off hip hop, the culture. You're talking about the music business. That ain't for me to fucking worry about. Right. That's Spotify's fucking problem, not mine. Like, hip hop ain't going nowhere. Right. Is it always going to be, killing it from a streaming? No, but it's a culture. It's how people identify. It's a lot more than just the music business.
Right. They're looking at it from a perspective of, unless we market it, it doesn't exist.
Right.
But the thing about it is that this thing existed before, which is why you have a fucking platform.
Correct.
At all. And
that's a lot of like their conversation here is Tony's thinking about the Avengers from like,
money perspective.
Yeah. The business side of like the Avengers, the team that the government works with, and I fund them. And Steve's like, no, dude, remember like the first time when Loki came down fucking shit up and we all worked together to stop him? Like, that's the Avengers.
Well, the people in this case, with the Raft, the Avengers are the people that showed up when there wasn't the Avengers.
Correct.
So the people that's going to respond are going to respond.
Right. And that's kind of Cap's point. Like, bro, we don't need to assemble shit. They reassembled. Like, you showed up, fucking Spider-Man's there, all these motherfuckers showed up. So, and then Tony's like, let me think about it. Cap goes, great, I'll go assemble the team. And he goes on a recruiting spree. No. He goes to recruit Peter Parker here. Look at Peter's all fucked up. See, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Because now, broken arm, but it's just in a little sling. Mm-hmm. The contrast to like you and I would be in a cast and then this and that.
Well, he snapped it looks like his like lower wrist.
Yeah.
So he's got to have the sling in order to keep it up.
Right.
But so it's not like his whole fucking arm.
But he heals a lot faster than us. So the little fucking napkin he has hanging it up works, But he's still a little fucked up. So he's going to recruit Peter, and he's eventually he does. Obviously y'all read it, so I'm not gonna read through it verbatim. And then he shows up to see Jessica Jones. Here she is, and she's a mom now. She's pregnant. Oh my God, Luke was getting them skins, dude. And he goes to recruit Luke, and of course Luke's down as well. So they're putting together a new Avengers team. He goes to recruit Daredevil. Daredevil tells him to go fuck off, pretty much. Like, nah.
Sure, it's Batman response.
Exactly. He's like, I don't need get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? I don't know what you're looking at, and then he gets what's her name? Captain Britain. Recruits her ass too. Why not? Let's get somebody from across the pond, And then now the Avengers mansion has been destroyed, but Stark has Stark Tower, which is established recently. In the comics, this is a new establishment at this point. You got Jarvis in the house, Cap's there, Spidey's there, and then Tony, he's the kind of guy he is, he offers the tower to the Avengers, so it's their new base now. Sure. So we go from the destroyed mansion to the tower. Tony's still back to funding them, in some way, shape, or form. There's even a part
funding versus, my getting you an apartment or buying your house is different than you can crash on a couch.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, not to the level, like I think there's a point where Spidey says something like, are we getting armor? He's like, no, dude, I don't have money for like basically we don't have money for that shit no more, dude. Right. You're lucky you have a fucking tower to live in,
Which Tony also has to understand that, everything that they've been in got destroyed.
Correct.
So this project's gonna get destroyed at some point too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then they're looking for Jessica Drew. She's not there. Now there's something here. This is an important panel. And this is going to play into some stuff that we get into over the next few months. So we don't know who she's talking to. She's saying, I had a day. Voice on the other end goes, I heard. I got fired from my S.H.I.E.L.D. post and asked to be a new Avenger all in one day. Okay. I guess after what happened at the Raft, S.H.I.E.L.D., they're firing people or whatever. S.H.I.E.L.D., they're kind of assholes, dude.
Sure.
And they go, that's a hell of a day. And then she goes, you promised you guys had nothing to do with what happened on the raft. So they don't even know, who caused this shit. But the important part here is the other voice says, this new situation is very interesting. And she goes, I'm going to be an Avenger. Who would have thought? And then the other voice says, same deal as before. What do you mean same deal as before? And then she goes, no, this is going to cost you. This is an entirely different situation. You want me to report back to you on this and on S.H.I.E.L.D.? That's going to cost you. All right, how much? So, fuck's this bitch doing? Playing both sides, leaking info, something. That's going to lead to something else. I can tell you that, Adrian.
Yeah.
But
usually does.
Usually does. So that's where we're at this week. It was a fun read.